My wife sat across the courtroom, flawless as ever, hair tied neat, expression composed, voice rehearsed. Her attorney painted me as unstable, angry, dangerous, an unfit father. I said nothing. I didn't need to, because truth doesn't shout, it waits. The judge adjusted his glasses, called for my daughter to approach. 6 years old, small hands clutching a tablet covered in stickers. She looked at me once, then at her mother. "Can I show you something Mommy doesn't know?" The judge hesitated, then nodded. She pressed play. The sound filled the room. First, laughter, then something else, something sharp. The kind of voice that doesn't belong to a mother tucking her child into bed. My wife's smile vanished before the screen even showed her face. It had started months earlier, quietly, like rot beneath paint. She'd grown distant, polite, cold, every word calculated. She'd stopped saying we, started saying I. I noticed everything. The new perfume, the secret phone calls, the locked office door at home. Still, I told myself it was stress, work, the slow death of routine. Until the night I found the hotel receipt. 2 glasses of wine, 1 bed. She claimed it was for a client meeting. I nodded, smiled, pretended to believe her. Because rage solves nothing. Information does. So I began documenting everything. Patterns, times, numbers. Each lie became a thread. Each thread a map. And somewhere along that map I found her assistant. Someone far too loyal to be professional. Their messages weren't just explicit, they were intimate. The kind of words people use when they've forgotten who's waiting at home. I didn't confront her. I let her destroy herself. Every night, she rehearsed affection like a performance. A kiss that meant nothing. A touch that felt like apology without admission. When the divorce papers came, she played the victim perfectly. Claimed I'd been controlling, distant, unsafe for a child. She underestimated how well I understood control. I'd already backed up her messages. Downloaded the videos she forgot to delete. One, in particular, made my hands tremble. Not from shock, but recognition. My daughter's voice. In the background. She'd filmed by accident, hidden under a blanket while her mother whispered to another man on the phone. "He'll never know. He's too weak to fight me." That's when I knew what had to happen. Not revenge, retribution through exposure. So I said nothing. Let her believe she'd won. Let her drag me to court, confident, radiant, untouchable. And I waited. Because truth, when timed correctly, is a weapon sharper than any blade. When the video played, the room fell silent. Her voice, cold, cruel, mocking, filled the air like static. "He's pathetic, you know. I can make him look like a monster, and the court will believe me." The camera shifted. Her face came into view, laughing, holding a wine glass. And beside her, the man she'd sworn was just a coworker. The judge's gavel hit once, twice, to silence the gasps. My wife's composure shattered. She turned to me, eyes wide, voice cracking. You planned this?" I didn't answer. I only looked at my daughter. She smiled, small, proud, innocent. She didn't understand the gravity of what she'd done. She just wanted to show the truth. But I understood perfectly. I'd built the stage. She'd written her own confession. After court, she followed me to the parking lot. No cameras, no audience. "You think this makes you a good father?" she spat. "Using her like that?" I turned, calm. "You used her first." She froze. "She heard you, Laura. Every lie, every plan. Children don't forget what they hear at night." Her eyes filled, but I saw no remorse, only panic. The fear of losing, not me, but control. "I'll fix this," she whispered. "No," I said. "You'll live with it." She reached for me. I stepped back. Her touch had become contamination. And for the first time, she realized she couldn't manipulate me anymore. Not through guilt, not through love. I got full custody. She lost everything she used to define herself. Her image, her story, her power. People whispered. Friends disappeared. The man she'd betrayed me for vanished before the ink on the verdict dried. I never celebrated. I didn't need to. Victory isn't loud. It's quiet. It's the peace that comes when there's nothing left to lose. Sometimes, late at night, my daughter asks if Mommy's coming back. I tell her no lies, just the truth. Not for a while. She nods, half asleep, trusting me. That trust is my penance and my proof. When I turn off the light, I glance at her tablet resting on the desk. The screen's cracked now, but I keep it charged. Not as evidence, as reminder. Because the night she pressed play, she didn't just save me. She ended the illusion we'd all been living under. She thought the courtroom was her stage. She didn't realize our daughter was holding the spotlight.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.